There was a job available. I had a conversation with your vice principal, Mr. Walsh, and I worked closely with Ms. White when I was at Grice Middle School. I knew Frank Ragazzo, and it seemed like it'd be a great team, and it was a high school. So, like I said, I'd already worked elementary school and middle school, so it was an available position. It was in Hamilton Township, where I grew up in, so I figured, why not go for it? Well, I love Hamilton Township. I grew up here. I started at Wilson Elementary School, went through there, went to Grice Middle School, then later graduated from Hamilton West. The township hasn't changed much. I have to say that it groomed me, you know. It made me build this desire to come back and give back. So when I had an opportunity to come back to Grice, I went back to Grice. I actually tried to come back as a teacher. However, I came back as an administrator. And I know the families, I know the community. Not much has changed, like I said before, so it was just an excellent opportunity for me to be able to, you know, kind of go full circle where I started from. I did undergrad 4 years in Baltimore, Morgan State University. Go Bears. I came back to New Jersey. I taught for a few years, and while teaching, I was in Willingboro, and I would travel down 3-4 times a week to University of Wilmington to complete my master's degree in leadership. So I did my undergrad in Baltimore and my graduate studies in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. I can't say I like any of the activities more than the other because I haven't seen them all. I've only been here, you know, a couple months. So football games are great. I made it to a couple soccer games. I did the talent show was amazing. We have talented students here, you know. Athletics, academics. Heard good things about the debate team. I haven't made it there, but I talked to Faik Siddiqui, and he's always, you know, on top of things. So I really like them all. I've enjoyed it and all the activities. So I can't say one over the other. I just want to be involved and let my face be seen and know that I support every activity and all you students and all the endeavors that you guys are going out to achieve. Uniforms, tough question. I've taught in districts where they were uniform districts from K up to 12, and I've taught and administering in a district where there is no uniform policy, and I've seen the best of both worlds. I think they are supposed to, you know, reduce the amount of bullying and the competition. So I do see the benefits in it. However, I do think in this day and age, I think kids use their dress and their attire as a form of expression. So I definitely don't want to see that kind of taken away from them. So there are benefits in both. I like uniforms just because it's easier, I would say, as a parent to throw on a pair of khakis and put on a polo shirt. However, I do get the student's perspective where they want their freedom to express themselves in their clothing, where they may be kind of not allowed to say what they want to say or express themselves any other way. If I had the magic wand to change anything about Nottingham, I'd enlarge it, make it a bigger school, allow students, give more teachers. So, you know, we have a lot of students. This isn't a political question at all, but we have a lot of students in a small amount of space. So I'd like to enlarge it and allow the students to, you know, kind of stretch out a little bit and be themselves and just make it a little more conducive for learning.